the old streaming thing. The old... Taking a nice big swig of the old stream cream. Could have just said stream now that I think about it, and it would have been less gross, but sometimes we say what we say. Doing a solo stream tonight. Playing through some more Resident Evil Village. That's what the game is called. That's what the game is called. Woof, what a spooky voice. Sending out the tweet. Paste the stream link, but it didn't take, so take one and a couple extra seconds to get that link. A link to the stream. Du, 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 du. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Bum, ba, dum, ba, dum. Alright, we're just gonna play some Resident Evil Village tonight. I got my cool infinite ammo gun, and my other cool infinite ammo gun, and my other gun, which I like. I like you, buddy, but you don't have infinite ammo, do you? You have some ammo. That's some ammo.
Just thinking of ways to pass the time.
All right, let's see. What was I doing? Bill tried to commit the ultimate act of emotional violence against you, which is certainly a strong way to start the stream. Certainly a powerfully on-brand way to start the stream. Jack is also making the joke that I made a George C. Scott impression on Guppy. I was doing Gilbert Gottfried, and certainly I don't get why that's a George C. Scott impression, and it feels vaguely mean, but, you know, we all gotta do what we gotta do. If you don't like the impression, you don't like the impression, and I'm not gonna take it personally if you tell me that my impressions are bad and that I should just stop trying to liven up the show with my amazing comedy and my, you know, good character work and all that stuff. I understand. I get sick of me too sometimes, you know? It's a common occurrence. It's kind of the natural order of things. Oh man, imagine if Nicole Tompkins had rated me. I would talk to those people, and then they would get to hear my petulance. I think I did a very good... Like, Jack, it sounds like you're challenging me to do more of my Gilbert Gottfried impression on the stream. I don't know that that's what you want. It doesn't seem like it's what you want, given how critical you are of the impression. But, I mean, we could do this thing. Oh, it's very high-tech in the church now. I feel like they should cross people off on the portrait as you kill them. Cool. Got that cool operation from those cool characters. We'll meet someday. I mean, who could mind a Will impression, especially when it's as accurate as my Gilbert Gottfried impression? High front mission. You know, which is to say extremely accurate, and it sounded just like Gilbert Gottfried. It's just wild that it's one of the few times Gary's ever said he liked one of my impressions, and people were just like dying in the chat to point out that Gary was wrong for liking it or thinking it was good. It's really kind of impressive in a way, and I'm not bothered. If I sound mad, that's just probably like the microphone or something. And also, it's possible that you fucking suck at knowing what things sound like, apparently. Because I'm not mad. Infinite ammo machine gun meets non-infinite ammo bird guy. Congratulations on being a dead. Sleep, sweet piggy, sleep. I don't want your meat, though. Well, wheel. Alright, just doing a little bit. Oh, 3 pipe bombs. That's a lot of pipe bombs. I don't need the piggy meat. Hop up in here. Get Louisa's Get some handgun ammo. Get some explosive rounds that I don't actually need because I have infinite ammo. And of course, this cool keepsake. Well, I think you should wear whatever kind of hat you want. Coffinet, it's nice of you to say that. But it's not about, like, I'm not saying that your permission isn't important to me, because it's so important to me. You know, I love my stream fans and the ways you feel. No, Jack, you should talk. You know, we all gotta say shit, right? We all gotta say shit. Free key. Let's see, is this combinable? No. Is that combinable? No. Okay. Well, oh yeah, hats. Like the problem is, I should wear the Xavier bald cap exclusively. That was extremely hot and sweaty. Is the thing. Is that was just sending rivulets down what's left of my hair, into my forehead, into my mouth, which was not a great flavor in terms of like latex rubber plus human sweat going into my mouth. In the background, you can hear the dulcet tones of our cats being fed, which Olivia is kind enough to do, while I am, you know, streaming. A valuable prospect. Coffinet, I should not go I mean, I am going to go bald. I have no control over that. The desert atop my head gets a little thicker, or a little less thick, depending on how you want to phrase it. All right, here's where Louisa's key goes. Thank you, Louisa, for your goblet. No, Jack, it was wet. It was very wet on the head. I was very envious of Jeremy, who just had to wear some glasses, which seemed a lot more, you know, less embarrassing in multiple different ways. Let's see. Anything good in the goblet? No, it's just a cool cup. What a wise cup. Stephen King's thicker. All right, I'm gonna go to the luthier's place and use the luthier's key and get a couple more little treasures, and then we're gonna push on and fight our first actual werewolf. A fight that will not take terribly long, given that the whole point of that fight is to like run ahead and get the. Did I go through the wrong door? I went through the wrong door. The whole point of that fight is like, oh, you better get the grenade launcher. And baby, I already got it. Baby, we were born to run. Baby, we were born to have the runs. Which, of course, I often do. Because of my metformin. Which makes my tummy quite angry at me sometimes. Overshare. Boom, boom, boom. This was not the fast way over here. My map of the village is a little bit degraded at the moment, but it's okay. So it's over. Go past the goat heads. There we go. Have I played? Jack, I have absolutely played Paradise Killer. Paradise Killer was my game of the year in 2020. Top ranked. What are my favorite fast food cheese curds that are from A&W? I mean, there aren't that many fast food places that do a cheese curd, you know? I believe I've had Dairy Queens, and I think Dairy Queens are fine. For whatever reason, like the oil they use on the A&W cheese curds is exceptional. Let's see. Birthday is 27/09/17. Shit, the heights. Yeah, Paradise Killer is super cool. Like, as someone who will just play the shit out of a detective game, that is one of my. I said it. I said the date, and then I got distracted. 27/09/17. Hey, welcome back to my stream of Sophie's Safe Cracking Simulator, which I did play the other night, and it's cool. Get that steel Hrosvlger and 10,000 lei, which would have been, I think, a new pistol, I think. Pop that open. Come and knock on our door. Let's see, is this clean? I mean, the trick with the cheese curds at A&W is that they do fresh fry them every time. You do have to go around and, like, sit for a minute. But it is... This is my favorite item discovery tactic in this game. You have to, like, sit in the parking lot for, like, 2 minutes before the Solentine brings them to you. But when they do, they are hot and fresh, and they are just the perfect kind and amount of greasy. I really, really, really adore them as, like, a snack. You know, I've only eaten at Culver's, like, once ever. There's gotta be, like... There's something I'm missing. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's New Game Plus. I have, like, I have functionally infinite resources. So I'm just being dumb in my efforts to, like, slurp up every single piece of jewelry in the town. I don't know. I just like it when the houses go blue, you know? But I must release myself from this compulsion. Oh, no, or... It's right there. Ha ha ha! Another win for my stupid compulsions. Thank you, brain. Sometimes the ways you are broken are useful to me and others. Alright, so let's push through. There's that house way back over there with a well I haven't hit. But on the other hand, I could just play the damn game. I'll pop over there. There's a trick in a local wing joint where those flavors is fried in the sauce as opposed to fried and then tossed. So Coffin Ed, the back half of that got cut out. Is that, how is that? Is it good? It sounds like it could be good, or it could be like a shitty greasy mess. And I'm darn chuffed if I can figure out which it would be. Like, I like it conceptually. I like anything that happens inside a sauce, but I guess I am. You've got my curiosity. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, it's me. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, I'm done. It's pretty dry. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this this particular situation. The sauce isn't oily. Sure, good. Wings give me humongous tummy troubles. Yeah, they don't do too bad on, like, sauces. Sauces will give me some tummy troubles. And then, what will typically happen is, what did I miss in here? Oh, right. That will be a very, quick process. My body's reckoning with the sauce will happen within, I don't know, half an hour of my consumption of it. And then it's all, you know, then I just have a nice day. Then it's all just smooth sailing in more and less disgusting terms. If you catch my my drift. Pan fried to order as opposed to mass deep fried. I mean, a sauceless wing, I you know, I don't mind a sauceless wing. It's still pretty tasty. I like chicken. Boy, my efforts to, like, clear houses are going to... I'm officially done clearing houses over here. It's not like there's, like... I'm not even going to get, like, a meaningless achievement for it. And it's not like I'm generating a ton of cash for myself. Before I push on to the next section, I am going to go get the Beneviento treasure, which means fighting a large man. All right. I do have a purpose for money insofar as I do still want to upgrade a bunch of crap. Yeah. Jack, is it because your name is Chicken Reggie? Is your argument?
Modifications, and we'll do them for a small
I guess I get it. I guess that tracks. I don't know. It's just hard to trust people anymore, I find. All right. One more step towards infinite ammo shotgun. Because I'm being lazy and not going straight for infinite ammo magnum. As kind of fun as that would genuinely be. All right. We had some really fried chicken on Father's Day with my dad. I had, like, I did put a pretty serious kink in the pipes. Seriously, good fried chicken. Okay. By having, like, fried chicken or fried chicken breast, etc., like, four meals out of 9 over a 3-day stretch. And that was, you know, that was just begging to fail a saving throw, right? And fail it I did. My constitution check. First, my wisdom check failed because, obviously, the choices I made. And then, oh, Black Betty, Bambalam. Oh, Black Betty, Bambalam. And then my constitution check failed. Possibly even harder. And it was not overall a good time. I mean, it was a very good time at first. And then, you know, uh-oh. A big man! Hell yeah! Oh, Jack's gonna make a huge vat of chicken noodle soup. I've never made stock or anything like that. I've always wanted to, and it's always just felt a little too work intensive. This guy isn't actually hard because he's like leashed really firmly, but he is if you are not operating on infinite ammo, a huge ammo suck, and then they give you the giant fuck you of then tossing these, like, a horde of these guys when you've used like every piece of ammo that you have. Again, these are not problems when the ammo is infinite. Dem bones, dem dry bones. Alright, and now we pop the broken slab. Into the broken slab, we learned all about Claudia Beneviento, and we get Berengario's Chalice. Yeah, I think that's pretty standard, Jack. That's a... You know, I always forget his name. Kenji Lopez? It's never good to, like, guess at people's names. The guy who does the Food Lab column, or used to do it. Olivia got me his book for Christmas last year. And that's been great. And it's got some, like... Some of those, like... Boy, it just turns into, like, just loose meat, huh? Reading that book always, like, gets me fired up to, like, push myself cooking-wise and, like, make stock. And, like, he has this recipe for, like, frozen cubes of, like, basically frozen spice cubes that you can store for, like, chili paste. And I just need to, like, get my shit together enough to, like, do that, because it sounds amazing. Because I do like to cook. I made chili last night. From his recipe, which is a very tasty lazy chili. This is my Resident Evil Village stream where I talk about chili. Why you having tummy trouble, Will? Well, maybe because I often have chili and coffee for lunch. All right, use that old four-winged unborn key, and let's get beat up by a werewolf, and then make extremely short work of the werewolf. Where? Right there! Hey, buddy. I do love how goofy the design on these guys are. Oh. Like, the only really strange thing about this is that he goes after your legs and not your hands. Okay. Everybody run away. Everybody run away. But then the thing is that the gun is very good. Yeah, if you have not, this is not a very representative playthrough of this game. If you have not played the game proper, what actually you're supposed to do here is like do a hide and seek thing through this whole area until you can get over into that building where the grenade launcher lives. But, you know, New Game Plus lets you get that little taste of power. You know how you... I'm going to say this, and I think we just all need to accept that it's not great that I'm going to say it. But you know what Daddy likes. Was it better or worse to sit in it? It feels in hindsight like it was probably worse to kind of sit in that. But, you know, life is a learning experience. Hi, Wealthy Aardvark. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night. Or good day. I can't remember who's in what continent. Alright, here's this annoying... This is like the most annoying locked door in the entire game, because there's no real reason for it to be locked, but it does totally block your progress to this part. And doesn't pop back open once you get on the side of it, which you would think they would do. Alright, here is where the grenade launcher would normally be, but instead, here is $20,000. Why, with that kind of money, I could probably start up my own theater. I don't know who that character is, but he seems to have a rich internal life. Jack is calling for a bechamel as the best sauce. Like, if I'm just talking, like, generic sauces, you know, I find an Alfredo to be a very worthwhile sauce. I like a cheese of some kind. You know, again, yeah, a cream sauce, though. Oh, can't open that yet. If we are talking, like, specific sauces that I crave, you know, sauces that have had their craveability perhaps turn the fuck up. Then at the, you know, the famed Fire on the Mountain in Portland has a lime cilantro sauce and a Jamaican jerk sauce that are both absolutely phenomenal. They are my go-tos when I go there. The lime cilantro has like the perfect kick of sour, working with the heat. And then the Jamaican jerk is just very sweet and spicy and is tremendous. Love them both. If I am at my, you know, preferred chain wing place, Buffalo Wild Wings, then I will go with the spicy garlic sauce there, which I like quite a bit, especially if you cut it by then dipping in ranch to cut a little bit of the acidity. Sorry, I said acidity. Acetylsalicylic acid. Aspirin. I can't fuck with a honey barbecue. I can't deal with a sauce that is that top note sweet. More power to anyone who enjoys it, but like maximum power to you. Pick a pepper sauce I'm not familiar with. Front Mission 3, Jerk the Chicken. Congratulations. Alright, now we're into the gross part of the game. Let's get vomited on. One time I made mojo sauce. I think that's how you say it, not just like mojo sauce. And mojo sauce kicks ass. I love that stuff. You know, that citrus tang. Locked from the other side. Oh, I think I've solved this puzzle. Man, doing some good climbing with some very damaged hands. You'd think that hand would have a hard time pulling up his whole body weight, given
how recently it was disconnected from the rest of him. But you'd be wrong and foolish, and probably I will mock you for your foolishness. All right. Moreau's cool laboratory, which gets hyped up, but turns out to be a pretty shitty laboratory. All right. I don't want the meat because it'll fill up my inventory with crap, and then I'll have to remember to sell it. Blue cheese fondue kind of sauce the other day. Yeah, I'm into that. Like, I had to think about it for a second. But I could definitely, like a blue cheesy kind of fondue, I could definitely fuck with that. Alright. Let's save the game. I don't save the game very much, because the game auto-saves. Alright. Let's head down into Stink Town. Photo of a rare animal. Already found that bad boy. Shot him, didn't even take his meat. I'm a bad person. I do not honor my kills. Alright. And now, for what is probably the worst section of the game, I think. To be fair, I've played through this part twice, and I've only ever played through the factory once, so hard to say. Let's see, other sauces I love. Like you can tell, I love salsa's a sauce. I love any kind of queso. We've got pub cheese from Trader Joe's in the house right now, which is not a sauce, but is cheesy and delicious. But yeah, I love any kind of cheese-based sauce. That makes me very happy. It's locked from the other side. I believe factory is probably is better second time around. Let's see. Bill is spelling something. The factory still bad. Gosh, I'm getting there's a lot of back and forth happening. I don't know who to believe. Head down into Stink Town. This whole part of the game smells atrociously bad. But I do like the writing on Moreau. Look at the big writing on Moreau. But I should get a little thing of sodium citrate. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming that's some kind of salty acid. It's the cheese. Oh, it's the cheese sauce game changer. All right. This is actually a fairly funny. Get the flask. Oh yeah, we got them arms.
Mother Miranda, if it's for you,
Ethan, you could just go. You could just go right now. Ah, you dummy.
I'll just be taking this.
It's emulsify. Okay, so it's gonna what? Thicken up the.
She's
cheese?
not hers.
oh, you have something to say?
What do you mean, mother's special child?
Mother wants her baby back.
Baby back,
Don't
baby
screw
back,
with
baby
me.
back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
Laugh
Chilies,
at me, but
baby back
What do
ribs,
I care?
wait just a little longer.
barbecue sauce. This guy has. I will say, this guy has like
You're stupid. You talk
such a huge fucking FromSoft energy to him.
I plugged the way in.
What do you...
This whole area is kind of Dark Soulsy, actually.
Is my territory. And I won't let you leave.
Shit.
I'm trying to think if I ever actually tried to make
Damn
a
freak.
cheese sauce. I don't think I have. I think it's always just been store-bought, like queso, or something I got at a restaurant. Oh, I'm your friend. Let me tell you about the Age of Fire. Ah, nerds.
Damn, this way's no good.
This way is no good. No
Get
good.
out of here.
Alright, I always forget what's, like, the right way. Okay. Coffinet's telling me that this sodium citrate done changed the game, cheese-wise. Changing the cheese game. Oh. Oh, right. I fixed it. Yeah, that's how physics works. Alright. Climbing down ladders is for chumps. Alright. Here's like the one actual like combat encounter of like basically this whole area. I think you can try to stealth through this part, but you know, I got an infinite ammo machine gun, so I whiffed that. I mean, that dude whiffed really bad. The one thing about this gun is that the clip is a little smaller than you might potentially like. Get that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Hop in that fridge. Indy. Dr. Jones. Hey, free handgun ammo that I absolutely do not need because I have not pulled out my handgun like once. This is a cool little corpse tree, though. That's my favorite U2 album. Alright, let's see. And then get me a boat key. Hey, buddy. Hey, guy. And Coffin Ed, that sounds like a very sweet deal. Getting to raid the Top Chef pantry. Like, that is one thing. Anytime I'm watching, like, I know it's Top Chef probably is significantly better than this. Anytime I'm watching, like, Cutthroat Kitchen, hi Pickle Fact, I'm like, man, it would be nice to have a pantry stocked with, like, the good stuff. You know? Like, I look at those ingredients and I'm always like, ah, Jesus. That does look pretty fucking nice. Ooh, xanthan gum. Oh my god, you can make your own gum. You're basically, like, shattering the gum economy. That's amazing. That's a fucking game changer. Like Big Red comes up to you and is like, hey, I'm Big Red. Pay me for my gum. But you can just be like, I don't think so. I make my own. I'm a powerful person. And people respect me because I make my own gum. I'm playing a dumb character for jokes right now. I know that's not really what xanthan gum is for. But it's fun to imagine. Smoked finishing salt. That sounds like it probably tastes incredible. Probably adds a lot of depth and body to your meal. Alright, let's go out to the boathouse. Let's go out to the boathouse. Oh, Sean Spicer and his Big Red addiction. Incredibly weird fact about a small, shitty little man. Smoked finishing salt. I'm just imagining, like, what would that would be like flavor-wise. And it's so good. Anything smoked is good, you know? Except cigarettes, which are bad. And drugs, which are bad. Don't smoke drugs, everybody. That's the message of my stream. I'm wholesome. Gotta keep those sponsorships. It's a boat, but the boat don't work. I mean, actually, I know it probably does. I just needed the key, right? That's the note's like, leave the boat key in the shack in the mine. Hans is dead, so no more fishing for a while. I mean, we all know his death was no accident. He was eaten by a giant fish, boat and all. Interesting take there, Coffin Ed. Okay. You know, I've never actually smoked one. They're probably delicious. God, I'm so close-minded. All right, everyone starts smoking. Coffin Ed talked me into it. Bill, I already think you look cool. I think you're a cool dude, Bill. Cool person. Driving a boat. Don't know entirely why they programmed in a boat into this game when you ride in the boat for... Well, that legitimately gave me a little bit of a jolt. You ride in the boat for, like, roughly 30 seconds. Like, I went off the beaten path on the boat just then, and even that has extended our boat time by about 10 seconds. But they were like, "No, man, let's put a boat in here." All right, boat. It's been grand, boat. It's been a wonderful time. Viking funeral for my boat. The boat sank. The wolf dead. Ahoo! That's one of those things that's never going to get out of my head, ever. Bye, Front Mission 3. Poke my head in here, see if there's any good fishing or anything. There is. Oh, yeah, this is... Look at that big dead catfish. I do not actually need your meat, but... Good to remember that that is there. Yeah, I mean, you're all very special to me in your own parasocial ways. All right. This has been going well. But what if there was a handsome bearded man to be stern at me?
What the hell?
Microscopes? I hate microscopes.
What the fuck are they doing here?
Kicking your ass, man.
Get off of me! Stay the fuck down!
Ethan!
It's good to see you.
You made it this far. It'd be a shame if something happened to you now.
Sure, Chris. Why not? You killed Mia. Now do me and finish the job.
Hey, Cap. I'm getting some serious motion readings out here. We should move on.
The played-up conflict in this game would be tremendously easy to resolve at multiple points.
Hey, did you say Miranda? How are you involved?
Leave it alone, Ethan. You are out of your depth. What about the sample?
You're out of your element, Donnie.
Related to the mold.
Uh-oh, here come a big fish. And Jonah's gonna get ate up.
You stay out of our business, Ethan.
What business?
God, watch out!
Just send me, like, an email with, like, the... Okay. It's Ethan at awjeezmyhand.com. Alright, here's the one portion of this video game where non-zero chance that I might actually die.
Shit! Stay back!
Hey, Moreau.
It's underwater. You're done.
Thank you for the information. That's
I don't
very
have time
helpful.
for this.
You got your bass turned up too high, buddy.
Slow me down. You're pathetic.
You got the bass turned up just way too high, buddy. You got to get a little treble in there. Thanks for that. This is a beautiful metaphor for anything you might be holding back in your life. You can't keep your inner fish monster in, you know? That's the message. Bye, dude. If you've got a fish monster inside you, you gotta let it out. Or it's gonna end up just, you know, destroying you. Like, I will say, as someone who is, like, pretty afraid of, like, deep water, this section does, like, a crappy job of even invoking that fear.
What am I supposed to do?
Alright, Moreau's clinic on the left. Love to go over to the clinic, but the clinic is fluted. Alright, I guess we're going to the cool dam.
He said the exit's underwater.
What kind of fish y'all like? Hi, Mr. Reciprocity. You know, a nice fried or blackened catfish is gonna do it for me very, very much.
Drain the water. Shit. There's no power.
If properly cooked, I can definitely do it. Like, I have a salmon recipe that I like, a very simple, like, pan-seared salmon recipe that I like a lot.
You wish to make a purchase?
Hey, buddy, you're here somewhat inexplicably with some fresh supplies. That's cool.
Pay me no mind.
The Duke's purse. Ah, dukes. Ah, double dukes. Oh, I forgot to sell Berengario's chalice.
Ooh, where did you get your hands on such a thing?
Where did you get your hands on this exquisite? We got a call for Haddock in the chat. A classic Haddock chat. Welcome to Haddock chat. Haddock chat in the attic chat.
Wonderful adventure.
Thanks, man. You too. Live at the Hanging Tree. Has anyone in chat had she crab soup? I have not, although also I'm not in chat technically. So I might have violated the terms of the question even by reading it. What a disappointment I am and continue to be.
This crank is old and busted up. It feels like it's going to snap any second. I hope it doesn't break. The only other one we have is over at Windmill 2.
Perfect, Gilbert. Boop. Oh. Sorry, chickens. I meant for that to be a quick tap. There we go. Pick up a little rusted scrap. Don't pick up the poultry, because again, I have no real use for it and it eats up inventory space. But, get myself another little crystal fragment. Love me a little crystal fragment. I'm Crystal Fragment. Thanks for coming to my hairdressing salon. I was once the beauty queen of Pennsatucky, California. God, the nonsense does flow fast and furious sometimes out of my stupid mouth. And I apologize. Alright, well, should just be as easy as turn in this crank. She crab refers to using crab roe in the soup. Okay. It's a little baby crab. California. You know, like they sing in the theme song to the OC.
Seriously?
California. Here I chum. I've never watched the OC, and it's a lot of times when I say that, I'm like, but I mean to one of these days. I am never going to watch. I'm comfortable saying that I will never watch the OC. Climbing up ladders are for jerks. Climbing down ladders, I mean the babies and the mama. Ah, it's a family affair. Buffy and Jody and Uncle Bill. That's a show I've watched like 2 of. Alright, and then... Oh, I would not give the false hope, no, on this strange and mournful day. But the mother and child reunion is only a moment away. It's thick and creamy. Why, those are my 2 favorite adjectives.
I'm not looking at fish food.
Alright. Though I would not give the false hope on this strange and mournful day. I do not like this part. It's not especially interesting gameplay-wise. It's just... Hey, big fishums. Yeah, hey, big fishums. Alright. Yeah, I know, man. There we go. Don't eat me. I mean, you can basically always catch me with a Paul Simon reference. That was the music of my childhood. I've been thinking about, like, karaoke jams for when, like, karaoke starts back up. It's always good to have a couple songs prepped in your pocket. And I have been given some thought to You Can Call Me Al. You don't sing that part typically during karaoke, but it's a fun part. Yeah, I kind of went through my whole repertoire last night, which means I did practice Hook. You know, because you got to keep it fresh. It's a complicated song. All right. Here's like the most irritating part of the entire game. Oh, well, not this part. This part's great. This part's great. There needs to be more. I wish this. I genuinely wish this whole section was grosser. Like, it's kind of gross, but it could definitely be grosser. Alright. Weird time gate puzzle. I mean, I do love a good stands tune. We didn't really have stands tunes in marching band, but I was in basketball band, so that's where you would like. That's where I first heard "Carry On My Wayward Son." Okay, what can I get rid of? I have like so much excess handgun ammo. I should just sell it, but. Oh, okay. Move. Because having some magnum ammo is genuinely a good thing. You know, sometimes you just need a little bit more stopping power. But yeah, the tuba line, which is just the bass line and Carry On My Wayward Son, is very good. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Carry on, you always remember. Where you at, buddy? Where's my big fish friend? Oh, shit. Okay, no, alright. That one, I don't think they can kill you on that one. Shit. That one can kill you, though. I mean, you're great, man. Low brass kicks ass. Uh-oh. Am I gonna die? No, I'm okay. I mean, I will say the writing on Moreau, making him, like, just super pathetic and sad is really good. I genuinely liked the character. I wish there was a little more to him, I think. But, and I like the boss fight, weirdly. It's just that the section itself doesn't do, like, a ton for me. The actual, like, verbs are not amazing. You know, instant deaths are not the most fun thing in the world. The basic idea is really stock. I think making him quite so pathetic and mother-loving is kind of cool. Is there a... What am I... Oh, it's right there. Like, I think he's pathetic in a fun way, but it is all pretty stock. And coming right after House Beneviento. Ethan, you should never fucking talk, buddy, is the thing. Caught myself a big one. Haha, a fish pun. I'm pretty clever. I'm a dad, so I'm allowed to make dad jokes. Oh. Need to look up. Oh, or I need to shoot. Fixed it. Thank you. Infinite ammo gun. I'll say this for it. It's a short section. Cool windmill. Yeah, you're a large fish. I don't need the hang. I got... Note to self. Talk to the Duke. Sell him a bunch of bullets you're not using. I mean, yeah. Oh shit is the reasonable response to most of the things that happen to Ethan Winters. Can't climb up it like this. Yeah, I get it, man. Alright. And then we turn off. Use the crank. Turn off the windmill. Then we'll burn the windmill, which will, of course, stop the flow of poison water. And make it much easier for us to fight Mytha. The stalwart clean. Carry on, you will always remember. What does Blink-182 mean when they talk? Well, you know, traditionally, the little windmill, Universal theme park, has always been kind of a slang term for orgasm. Le petit windmill. So that's what Blink-182 is thinking about there. All right, I've turned the crank. Wind the crank and turn the key. The madman said, etc. I can't remember the Gabriel. I'm trying to do the Gabriel Knight poem, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. Okay, let's sell some stuff to the Duke, so I don't have to get. I don't get annoyed by inventory and interface stuff as often as I have been. I want to hold on to the explosives because there's those guys that are like explosive. There we go. We can get rid of all those rounds though. They're expressing their love for the old Moulin Rouge. Voulez-vous avec moi, etc. Sell a bunch of bullets for not much money. I'm the guy who wants to not move stuff around his inventory. Although I think I've already technically failed the challenge that is don't move anything in your inventory the whole time. The whole game. All right, now it's time for a little bit of... sometimes life is all about changing your perspectives. So I can't move that black light, which means I need to rotate the whole thing a couple degrees, you know? It's really beautiful when you think about it. So red, black, blue, white, red, blue, blue, white, red. There we go. What an amazing puzzle. I did it. And my reward is sluice. The sluice is loose.
Got it.
I'm so good at structural engineering. I'm a smart boy. Oh, if only Grandpa had told me I was a smart boy. I would feel it in my bones instead of having to say it out loud to myself. But here we are. And here I am. I've never seen Moulin Rouge, but that seems like too many examples to pull for a film class. You should probably reference other films as well. I love my water. Alright, let's have a fight. The challenge timer on this fight is like 30 seconds. I have no idea how to do that. Unless you were just like fully firing magnum bullets into his face every couple seconds. This will not be that. Let's see. I made them sleep with some liquid, and then I put Kadu in their tummies. 4 of the people in the village are dead. 1 is almost a lichen. I sent it to my lab. I mean, at least Denzel Washington movies is like a pretty diverse set of movies to pull from. You get a lot of genres out of that. Hey, big fishman. Get some bullets in your big old face.
I guess we gotta do this.
I mean, you've seen some pretty good movies. You know, Training Day? I mean, maybe not Man on Fire, but other than that, some pretty good shit. John Q. That one I don't think history is remembered especially well. I'm trying. I suck. I don't even know if you can take damage during, but let's get out of the puke range. Cheesequake. John Q. Yeah. I mean, I've never actually seen Man on Fire, so you know what? I'm talking shit about a movie I haven't actually seen. Could be amazing. Could be Dakota Fanning's greatest role. Queen of the Fanning clan, you know. Tony Scott of Domino fame? The late Tony Scott. R.I.P. Alright. Yeah, this is not necessarily... I probably could have reloaded while he was puking. This is, you know, not an especially hard boss fight with infinite ammo. I actually like the hide-and-seek elements with him and running around. Hi, Zimchuck. I definitely didn't hit the challenge timer, which again is, I think, 30 seconds. So it's either just aggressive grenade launchering, maybe, or it's
disgusting.
Ethan, don't say lines, buddy. Ethan, buddy. Ethan, I need you to not with the comedy. Pretty please, Port-au-Prince. I don't know why I said that. Sometimes it's just all about the sounds with this guy, you know? I am surrounded by sound, cattle in the marketplace, etc. Paul Simon. It's Paul Simon night here on the Plumber Duck stream. I'm trying to think if I've ever actually watched a Tony Scott film. I don't think I have. I know about Domino because Richard Kelly of Southland Tales and Donnie Darko and The Box worked on the script for Domino when he was trying to survive the initial failure of Donnie Darko.
The exit's up ahead.
As always, Ethan, you are the most helpful man around. You know what? There's my confession. I've never seen Top Gun. Olivia just did a gasp. Inward gasp. Yeah, I've never seen Top Gun. I'm familiar with it only through memes. Alright. Hey, some fresh Cadu. Hey, little guy. God, they're cute.
Is that alive?
Hell yeah, man. More alive than you. Alright, and then get the next part of my key. And then have a little chat with our old pal, Walter White.
Who's that?
Oh, come on. We just met a while back. Not that it really matters.
Not that it really matters.
Last asshole in my way, aren't you?
You've got fight.
You've got fight. I'll give you that, Ethan.
But what's the plan when you have all 4 flasks?
What are you trying to get at?
Ridley's alright.
I
But
could
the
lend
real
you a
shit is
hand.
Tony. I could lend you a hand.
Inside?
Oh, don't get cocky. I'd kill you if you weren't worth the trouble.
I'd kill you if you weren't. He's fucking
There's
doing
a
like
stronghold not
fucking
too far
Thurston
outside
Howell
the
the Third.
Go there and get my flask. Do that, and you pass.
That's like the
First,
twinge in it. It's like a
head back to
real
the
like
graveyard.
aristocratic New England kind of twang to it.
Self-centered prick.
All right, Moreau, thank you for letting me into your cool apartment. Definitely, yeah, I could definitely see Thomas Lennon playing him. Maybe he's like a doctor in a Christopher Nolan movie. That's a joke about how Thomas Lennon's in, I think, 2 of the Batman movies. Of Nolan's Batman movies. Alright. While I did technically leave some secret in here, it's nothing important. It's not a treasure. Upstairs is where you get the Magnum. Which would be, you know, it's just going to be some more money for me. Flicker, flicker, flicker. Ethan Winters. See, no, that went too stuffy. It's a very careful line to walk. And as someone who's an expert in accents and impressions, including my famed Gilbert Gottfried, I should know. I don't, but I should. Joe Latrulia and Thomas Lennon being in a Terrence Malick's evil brother. Which one are they in? Good old Latrulia. All right, let's go up to Moreau's surprisingly shitty little laboratory. Wait, is that a thing? Wait, is what a thing? The Terrence Malick movie? I don't know. If John was here, he'd yell at me for not shooting those crows, but he's not. Night of Cups. That's the music festival one? Oh yeah, Birdman. Hey, buddy. I have not seen that one. I've seen very little Malick. I basically saw I saw Thin Red Line when I was like very young, and it bored seven kinds of shit out of me. Like I think it was literally when like both that and Saving Private Ryan were out, and me and my dad went to see Thin Red Line because my dad was a fan of the book, and like, boy, it would have been a lot more fun of a time to see Saving Private Ryan instead of watching Jim Caviezel play one of his like 5 Christ characters. But and then I saw Tree of Life, which is, you know, it's not only boring, but it is boring. Like, it's cool too, but it is boring. I don't know. I'm not a very good cinephile. All of my opinions would get me, hey buddy, just wrecked. You know, I've been banned from Letterboxd for bad opinions. They're just like, get this guy out of here. His takes are too crappy. Boy, the inventory do fill back up very fast. Holy shot. I'm hearing great things about Thomas Lennon's IMDb picture, and I'm so excited to check it out in the future when I am not streaming. I'm gonna have to sell some more damn ammo. Some more dammo. You're beautiful. All right, and then Mother Miranda gave him a mountain. He did some Cadu experiments, but they all went pop and made a mess. And we popped this open, and this is where the Magnum would be in Another Life. Hey, I hear someone running around. Don't they send a big... I feel like they send a big werewolf at you through... Yeah, there he is. Hey, biggin. Hey, biggin. Yeah, infinite ammo, man. It's pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was an unfortunate whiff on your part, biggin. Thank you. God. The design on these guys is great, though. Hi, Brian Porkins. Thank you for the kind words. Moreau's, I think Moreau's just like a dude. But I think it, like, one of the things that they do tell you is that the Kedu infusion made him, like, really screwed up his brain, is the thing. So I think he might have been... I don't remember if he was a doctor before and was actually, like, intelligent. Oh, it's just flashbangs. I mean, cool. Stop streaming and go to YouTube. I guess it's all... I don't really know the difference. I guess making, like, a show. I do not have the energy or attention to make an actual, like, show. So streaming is kind of what it's going to be. Does he have an island? Yeah. He's got like a little guy on the island who's kind of dressed like him. No, I enjoy the interaction. Any interest in video essays? Like, interest, yes. Ability, questionable. Time and energy, no. So, man, where is the, is it, that's right, it's down a little ditch, the ball for this area. Or no, is it, okay, here we go, I knew it was around here somewhere. Hell yeah, mermaid ball. Let's play mermaid ball. And also get some handgun ammo that I do not have room for. Because I pick up all the ammo, but only use my infinite ammo gun. Because I'm a dweebus. Alright, let's get some human remains, huh? How's that sound, folks? Let's play a little labyrinth game. To get some human remains. Yeah, I know Gary likes Errant Signal. I also don't like... It took me a very long time to get on board like any kind of YouTube content, and that's totally about me and not about the creators. And even now, more often than not, if it's not like something that the Polygon crew did, oh fuck me, fudge me. Like I was so in the bag for the Griffin McElroy running video era of Polygon, where it was built around good people, not like morally, but like people who are good at like talking about video games, who are also funny and cool. I know Gary loves Noah Gervais, and it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm also just so damn opinionated about a lot of stuff that listening to other people's opinions is sometimes... This one's always a kind of a pain to see where the ball is. Listening to other people's opinions are you know, a little rough for me. I try to be good about not giving into that impulse, but... And I have a bias towards text, if I'm being completely honest, more often than... Like, I will say, a million times over, I would rather read a really well-done text piece about a game than watch a video about it. That's my taste. It definitely informs how I structure stuff that I do for the site. I love good writing about games more than I like good video about games. Alright, and now this way, papa. Oh, papa. What about listening to it? A la WAF? I like WAF. WAF is the only pure video games podcast that I listen to. I used to listen to Retronauts, but I like those guys a lot, but they kind of stay in some fairly well-defined lanes, it felt like. I think WAF is a very cool idea, and obviously Cole and Gary do a great job at it. I think that the book club aspect of it is very cool.
My apologies.
And it's also, that's the other thing is...
items for you, Mr. Winters.
Video is this is like, I'm saying obvious things, but video is a full attention medium the same way that reading is. Whereas, a podcast is,
Lord Moreau's?
whatever, half attention?
I suppose it's what they call the beauty of the grotesque.
Not that I don't listen intently to every single WAF that I listen to. I also don't listen to every WAF. It's depends on my interest level in a game. But
Delighted to.
oh, can I? Yeah, there we go.
Good day then.
Yeah. Also, like, the other thing about Retronauts is that it's often a historical perspective, and history is often not the thing I find most interesting about a game. That is what I like. One of the things I like about WAF is it is about expressing what it's like to play a game. and I am extremely experience focused in terms of games. It's really hard for me to be like if I can't have my hands on it, it's often hard for me. Like I often favor WAFs where I've played the game, unless it's something I'm just never gonna play, like Pathologic, which I've tried Pathologic and it's just too much stress for me. But let's go up the secret spooky path. Oh yeah, the cool Cannibal Shack. Cannibal Shack, baby. Yeah, I'm not sure why I have the bias towards text, besides just, you know, being like a reading nerd from like my whole life. If you remember when Let's Plays started, they were like evenly split. Actually, probably the original Let's Plays that like came out of Something Awful were originally like very predisposed towards text. So like screenshot threads and the like. And boy, did I strongly prefer that. I don't know. I just prefer writing to speech almost every time. He said while streaming the video game on the internet and talking about it as he goes. All right, let's fight a big man. Let's fight a big, strong man. Oh, someone's been having. Baby back, 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 baby back. Chili's. Fuck this guy up. New game plus very good. These guys are like legitimately cool threats in the regular game. Like, just the amount of resources you have to expend on them is awesome. I love them as fights. Call these walkthroughs and magazines. Yeah, I mean, oh god, like, again, I'm also like such a strategy guy nerd. From like way, way, way back. That stuff is like really, really does it with me. For me, to me. I mean, these guys, they take a tremendous amount of ammunition to put down. It really does. They are as much resource puzzles as they are combat encounters. It's just like, how can I put enough damage into these guys without rendering myself totally unable to handle the next threat that comes my way? I'm trying to remember what I think the reward is just for coming in here in your first playthrough is basically just, I gotta sell some more ammo, is getting all of the, like getting a huge amount of meat off of him, which obviously I don't need, but you have to do pretty much if you want to. It's also clever, because also you don't have to fight the guy, but yeah. Okay, yeah, there's the larder full of meat that will very much help fill in the cooking side quest, and none of which I'm going to take, because it would fill up my inventory with another spot. Today's the day the Jolly Merchant stops by. That radiating umbrella image really stands out. So you also get a little bit of like winky backstory. And Father Nicola's Angel. So yeah, they compensate you quite nicely for doing this little side path, as they usually do in this game. That is one of many things this game does great, is make poking around the edges feel really worthwhile. Like, it's like the anti-Bloodborne in that sense. Like, the rewards for doing any of that stuff are so often so good. Like, even when, like, there's plenty of aspects of this game that, especially in the second half, are a little less great, that remains pretty consistently strong. Like, you could argue that this next section, which is just like a combat dungeon, is not amazing. But it's pretty high octane and fun. If I wasn't going through it in, cheat mode, it would be a real struggle, especially on hardcore. Hey, goat. Greatest of all time. Alright, let's sell off some more ammunition.
As you wish.
That means he loves me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. With the love like that, you know he is the Duke. Selling my way too much handgun ammo to make space. Will, what's the scariest movie you've seen? This makes me sound kind of basic, but like whatever. The scariest movie I have ever seen is Gore Verbinski's The Ring. That movie scared the shit out of me in a way that I really, really enjoyed. Made me feel very nervous, made me feel like genuinely like had trouble going to sleep. I think it is one of the best horror movies of all time, and and a really one of the few like horror remakes that I think genuinely improves on the original. Like, I think the film it's remaking, which I believe was originally filmed for TV, looks like it was filmed for TV. And I think that is something where Verbinski, who I've not liked very many of his other movies, like I'm not like, a big Pirates of the Caribbean stan or anything. But I think the visual language of The Ring is tremendous. Have y'all seen The Nightmare by Rodney Asher? I have not. I will say, I've talked about Hereditary before. I think the opening third of Hereditary is phenomenal, and I think the last third of Hereditary is really good. And there's a period in the middle third where I think Toni Collette's performance gets too big for me, and I lose it for a little bit. Oh, Connor 97. That shot of Becca in the closet is documentary about sleep paralysis. Also sounds very good. But that shot of Becca in the closet in The Ring is amazingly well done. That is maybe that, like, if we're talking like favorite horror shots, because it's so mean-spirited. Because there's a moment where because it's it happens in the middle of a conversation. It happens after the moment when you could reliably expect the cut. It is so brief, and the makeup effects are so good. It is genuinely, like, if it sounds like I'm gushing, it's because it's legitimately one of like my favorite moments in a horror movie. Yeah, I love that moment. Rachel, I saw her face. Immediate cut back. Oh man, I'm getting swarmed by jerks. And it just sets the stakes for everything else, like, so well. I love that movie. Like, I may never watch it again because it's like, Olivia's never gonna see it. and I don't know that I necessarily need that experience again. Like, because it either scares the shit out of me and then I have the shit scared out of me, or it doesn't. Like, I can still appreciate it from a craft point of view, but I've seen it enough times to, like, have that appreciation set. Anyway, I'm rambling about The Ring. A genuinely great horror film. And amazing to go into completely unspoiled. I did not know the twist in The Ring. I mean, sleep paralysis is terrifying. I will, that's the other thing. Like, my tolerance for being genuinely terrified is sometimes iffy, especially coming out of the pandemic and all, where, like, life was sufficiently scary. Shooting some guys in their stupid werewolf faces with my cool infinite ammo gun. And we slam in the back of my Dragula. If you're playing Mercenaries mode, you always want to go up there because there's an ability orb up there. There we go. And those are precious. Okay, yeah. I loved. That's where I know Rodney Asher's name, which triggered in me. What I triggered on was the director of Hereditary, whose name escapes me momentarily, but is similar to that. But yeah, I love Room 237. Room 237 is great. I'm trying to think if there's any. Yeah, Room 237, which is about people's various attempts to interpret The Shining, and frankly, failures to interpret The Shining. Uh-oh, we might die right here. I might die. Yeah, I think I probably should craft a first aid kit. Because the situation has gotten dicey. Ari Aster, that's it. Not, like, my brain was conflating that with Rodney Asher. Hey, guys. Yeah. It's just these guys are horny for murder. You know? It happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens. Also, I just, like, I have to be in a very proper mood to go for, like, a horror movie. Like, I've never seen It Follows, even though It Follows is, on, like, every metric, is totally my shit. But it's just, like, kind of seemed too scary. That is one that I am definitely going to go back and watch again, or finally watch and enjoy. I don't think it's technically, like, it's hard to call it a horror movie preemptively. I'm really looking forward to Last Night in Soho. I just saw, I went to the theater on Monday and saw Edgar Wright's Sparks Brothers documentary, which is really fun and really cool. But they did play the trailer for Last Night in Soho in front of it, and I'm very excited. I wasn't like, I liked but did not love Baby Driver. But I am still very into watching him screw around with genre, even though I think he's so funny that it might be a little bit of a waste for him to make a movie that doesn't at least have, like, room for comedy. Alright. More Combat Dungeon. I've played, like, because I did Mercenaries mode a bunch, I have played through this section of the game, like, 30 times. Come on in. Didn't see Neon Demon. Sounded batshit. In a way that mostly sounded enjoyable. Like, I'm so bad about seeing horror when it comes out. Like, I didn't see Suspiria. Like, the big, like, a lot of times I miss the big elevated horror stuff. Unless I'm being very conscious about seeing it, like, Midsummer. You know what? My favorite
This must be their den.
horror movie of like the last now several years at this point, but I really got a kick out of the first Unfriended. Oh my god, that's so many boys. Which, if you don't remember, the number of boys is getting a little intense here. Unfriended is the movie that takes place entirely in Zoom calls. Before that was every movie and TV show, where they get a haunted Zoom call, and was at the time, at least. I feel like it's probably going to get like that Citizen Kane thing, where it, like, doesn't seem quite as innovative now. But doing it entirely on the desktop was a really cool constraint, and they did a really good job with. I really dug that movie. I have not seen Host. I think this is the more recent. Oh, I had this guy. Oh man. Okay. Oh, he stopped. I've had that happen in this room before, where a dude. There's some hitch in the AI that navigates this area, where they will just go in circles for a while. But I think shooting at him knocked him out of it, which is a shame. Because I have seen the Korean Host, which is a fun monster movie. Hey guys, but I have not seen the more recent one. Oh man, nice Tarzan moves, guy. I mean, it's pretty fun. This section is fun as a pure combat thing. It's also, I think this is the part that spawns. This might spawn infinite dudes. There's a lot of pressure to keep moving. I think it's pretty good. Whee! And just like keep pushing forward. I don't know. I got a kick out of it the first time. Again, if I wanted this game to be hard, just by putting it on hardcore difficulty, I would have started a fresh save file. Okay, Rusty the Boy Robot. It's a very obscure reference to Saturday morning Fox cartoons, Big Guy and Rusty the Boy Robot. Yeah, that does seem like something that might happen. All I can say is that running out of everything did not happen to me. I came very close to running out of everything, which, it's a Gary line, but near misses are, fun. And that's where it ended up hitting for me, but that's a hard thing to calibrate. All right. And through we go. Like, it ended up evening out to, like, thrilling for me. It's more Magnum ammo, so that the final boss takes less shooting, basically. Although, also, who cares? Alright, pushing on through, getting some more metal scrap. Game's being generous. Probably nothing wrong with that. Time to fight a big man. I got all that stuff, Okay. Oh, time to go squeeze. Squeeze me. Baking powder. Look at the upper body strength on this guy. Really impressive. Great job, folks. I don't think I could eat under those exact circumstances. I would fall. If I was asked to be like a monster cannibal man, I would fall. The king's orders finally arrived. Withdraw. You know, this game also has, like, I believe, you know, the difficulty selection on this game is fairly robust. If you just want to like experience the game. All right, let's fight a big man. Here come the big man. Big slammy man. I'm starting to think that the game isn't balanced for me to have a... Oh, shit. Well, he sure landed right on me. Stunned. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. That's a badly timed reload. Make some more hand juice. Magical hand juice. Your power's so great. Oh, he died. I wasn't even looking. I was like, oops. My bad. Don't need more handgun ammo. Okay, so yeah, not the most climactic version of the fight. I feel a little bit like I'm shortchanging folks, but also like, I don't know, we're just hanging out, right? Get some more shotgun ammo, although in a perfect world I will not need shotgun ammo that much longer. How am I doing on... Have I unlocked any new challenges? Ooh, I did get some new challenges. I got Cat Burglar. I got a lot of challenge points. Nice. That might actually be enough to get me the infinite ammo shotgun. So I better blow up all these pretty crystals. I'm rich. Is that all of them? No. Switch back over to Splody. Nope. That's probably most of them. At some point, the incessant search for crystals can get a little tedious. But lucrative. Alright. Head down here, get Heisenberg's flask. Have a chat with Heisenberg. Ethan Winters. Torso flask. Extremely unimportant, weird flashback. Like, legitimately doesn't mean anything as far as I can tell.
Ethan.
You're the real deal, Ethan.
Quit hiding, asshole. I'm not letting you get out of this.
Cool your jets. Just a little bit more, and you're all wrapped up.
You're all
I'll lend you
wrapped
a
up.
hand. So in exchange,
In exchange, what?
first of all, come to me. Put all the flasks in the altar, and I'm sure you'll figure the rest out. See you, Ethan.
Ethan.
God damn it.
I gotta get that voice down perfect so I can do my cool Heisenberg cosplay. That'll really get me into some serious hat play, you know? I'm not gonna do a Heisenberg cosplay. I would look like, you know, fat Heisenberg. And that would be a shame. But now I got this cool boat. Hell yeah. More boat rides. 2 boat rides, 1 game. And there's also a 3rd boat ride later on. Optional. Look, he could probably also control like an HD TV. As long as it's not made of like that one metal that he can't control, and yet he fills his factory with. Because he's a fucking idiot. Just a real dimwit. Just a real wet fart of a mind, you know? Alright. Head down into, what is this? His secret little murder lair. Get some more shotgun ammo. He's not a smart man. Photo of a phantom fish. Which is good to know. Like, phantom fish is, you know, again, the upgrade for the fish is to move slightly faster, which is not like amazing. Got some Caddo implantation notes. Low affinity, failed to grow. Another lichen. Death. That's Lady Dimitrescu. Very high affinity. No loss of cognition. Arbitrarily able to control body transformation. Elsie! Yay! Love her! Love you, Elsie! Oh my god! Call me! You big sexy lady. Oh. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, night-night. Sorry, had to hit you with my night-night bullet. Mm-hmm. My special sleep medicine. For dead boys. Hey, man, cool sword! I'm gonna give that to Carly Rae Jepsen. I don't know. Like, yeah, why everyone... Brain Porkin says I don't get why everyone was so horny about this game. You know... You gotta be horny for something in this life, right? And whether that's horny for an idea, or a belief, or any kind of dream, it's... You have to find the thing that you're horny for, right? In this crazy, fucked up world. There's a goat back here on my first playthrough, but... Like, look inside yourself and find the things that you're horny. And really, and then let it out. Let it all come gushing out. Gross. I grossed myself out. What was that? Is there a monster? I thought I heard a monster. Did I not get everything in this fucking shithole? What didn't I get in this crappy house? Driving me nuts. Yeah, I mean that sounds about right, Brain Parkins. That sounds about like the average human beating off number. Oof. Sometimes chat challenges me. There we go. Look at all those blue buildings. Oh, I missed something in the water wheel. Look at all those blue. Well, now you can't see it. Look at all those blue damn buildings. All right. I mean, the game certainly does tone down much of its sexual content once the vampires are gone, and instead you're fighting the magnetic werewolf man. Oof. All right. The show must go on. Great Pink Floyd song. Next time I play through this, I'll have to check for where all the goats are and just finish them up. For now, though, let's talk to the Duke and sell him some stuff. Hey, big man.
It's my greatest pleasure to see you return alive.
Thanks, bud.
Oh, good. I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
Vivian and I sell all those skulls, including one beautiful, perfect crystal skull.
Now, this is something to splurge on.
Okay, gunsmithy, and I have now do not have
1 moment.
still anywhere near enough money. I need 90,000, so I need 60,000 more to fully upgrade the SIG,
Please
which
do
allows
take
me
a look at
to
my new stock.
buy its infinite ammo version. Am I carrying a gun that I'm comfortable selling that would be worth that much? I could totally sell the V61 custom, right? But or the sniper rifle, or I could just hold out and the game will toss more money at me in the factory, which is absolutely fucking full of enemies. V61 is useless, but I don't know. I feel weird selling. You know what? It would also clear up some inventory space. Let's do it.
Shall I choose something for you?
I am in fact going to sell the V61, even though I kind of like it. But it's eating up inventory space, and
I suppose you'd call this
I will do my best not to miss the ball game in the factory, since I did miss it my first time through. It's the only one of the ball games I didn't do. Cool, fully upgraded SIG, and then we can start fully upgrading the Magnum, so I can have infinite ammo Magnum. I have not bought the steak,
I procured some new
Bill.
items for
I have
you, Mr.
not bought
Winters.
the steak. It seemed cool. It was just expensive. It's very cool looking. I just haven't screwed with it yet. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. I'll pop all my flasks in, and we'll walk over to the factory, and that will be it for tonight. And I will leave basically the whole factory for our next stream on Friday night, because the factory is beefy. We may or may not also fight. We may or may not push through. Probably won't do the final sequences yet, because again, factory's fucking long. It's like huge. Oh, I'm about to fight Magus. The black wind howls. Gary will tell you that's not a good game. Fucking Gary. I'm making an extended Chrono Trigger reference in case that wasn't clear. I don't feel deeply moved to... Yeah, I am not going to go poke around in the bonus areas. Like, we're going to push through toward the end of the game, I think. Ooh.
What's going on?
Basically, if you do the crank over there, you can go down. There's a boat, and there's a couple optional areas up and down the river where you can get some more treasure. But it's nothing that I need. Or, yeah, just don't need it. I could certainly upgrade my guns more, but I think I would rather just get to the factory and call it a night. Because this is basically, putting this here is basically the point of no return for the game. Because I don't think you can climb back up out of here once this elevator go. Very efficient mechanism to get to nowhere important. It gets you to the fucking factory, is what's hilarious. Why is the torso lock there to get you to the factory? It makes no sense unless it's really just Heisenberg dicking around with you. But that also doesn't really track. None of this part actually makes sense. Because it's also, again, not blocking the way to Mother Miranda. It's blocking the way to the factory. Which is like a place Heisenberg goes all the time.
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Bill, that's a decent point. The closer you get to the end of a RE game, the stupider everything has to be. Alright. And on this admittedly impressive vista, we will call it a night. Gonna tippy type at my typewriter. Have a great night, everybody. I'll be back streaming on Friday night. Hopefully, John will be here for our little Odyssey, but I had a great time hanging out with y'all. Have a great night.